I'm April Sawtelle and welcome to my channel. Today I'm just following along with Jackie Loos. I'm doing her quilt challenge. It's the Stars and Stripes quilt challenge. It's to celebrate America's 250th anniversary this year. If you'd like to follow along with Jackie Loos, you can jump on over to her site. She'll do step-by-step instructions. She's at Gal63 Studio and she's right here on YouTube. I started this challenge with her because I had never followed a quilt pattern before and I thought it would be a lot of fun to do step-by-step with her. What I found out real quick was I couldn't square my blocks to the right size. So what I've learned is I just do everything a little bit bigger than her. And then I'm always able to square it right down to the size. If you follow along, we're gonna do 20 Quilt As You Go quilt blocks. They're gonna be 12 by 12. We'll have this all wrapped up at the end of June and we'll have this just in time for the 4th of July. We're gonna have 20 quilt blocks in the end and we are halfway there. Block number 10, this is a Quilt As You Go method, so this is gonna be super fun and super easy. This block today is called 6 stripes, and you guessed it, it's just 6 pieces of fabric. You're gonna have 6 stripes to sew together. This is a flip as you go, so this will come together really quickly. I always make my blocks now a little bit bigger than Jackie, like I said, so everything I've got is just a smidge bigger. That way I'm sure to be able to square this up to a 12 by 12 inch block when I'm done. The only rules that we have for this project is red, white, and blue fabric. You can use any sort of fabrics you want that are red, white, and blue. I have a lot of scrap fabric, so you'll see sometimes I'm piecing things together. I'm always trying to use my scrap batted. I love working with scraps, so if you follow along, you'll see all that. You can print this packet off right off Jackie's site. Again, Jackie Loos, Gal63 Studio. And I'm making 2 quilts, so you'll see that my stuff is layered because I have 2 pieces of everything. You're gonna need a piece of batted. She's got hers at 12.5 by 12.5. I've got mine 13 by 13. I've got a piece of backing, and I'm alternating with red, white, and blue for the back. So today I'm on blue. So that I have cut down to 13 by 13. She has 12.5 by 12.5. I've got a red piece of fabric that's 4.5 by 13. Again, just remember she did everything at 12.5 and I'm upsizing a little bit. I've got a blue piece of fabric at 3 1/8 by 13. Blue, she did 1 7/8. I've cut mine at 2 by 13. 2 white pieces at 2 by 13 and a red piece 2 by 13. And that's really all you're going to need. You will need your iron for this project because you're going to need to press this as you go to keep it nice and straight. All right, so the first thing we'll do, take your back in and put it face down. Take your bat in and lay that right over top of that. Take our red piece of fabric. Now she measured hers from edge to edge, and if you watch her video, she'll give that exact measurement. I'm just gonna eye mine. I'm gonna look at her diagram here, and I can tell it's not quite in the center. And the reason I'm not measuring that is because I have a different size. I'm at 13 inches and she's at 12.5 inches, and then I would have to do the math. And I don't wanna do the math because I just like to just wing it. So I'm just gonna show you the way I'm doing it. Through this whole series, you'll see that I follow along, but I kind of just go astray a little bit, and I'm just giving you the way that I do it. So I'm gonna lay my red piece of fabric face up, and I'm following my diagram. I'm gonna lay my piece of blue fabric face down on the edge, okay? So when I open this, you'll see it will go like that. I'm gonna go sew this together. I'll look at the instructions and I can see that it's going to be white now. I'm going to put white on this side and I'm going to put white on this side. I'm just going to pop a couple pins in. I'm going to go sew 1/4 inch down this side and down this side. I'll be right back. Now I'm just going to push that open and give that a press. I'm just going to take a blue and I'm going to put it on the side where the red is. So it'll be right to my right. I'm going to line that up. I'm going to take my red and I'm going to line that right up on my white that's to my left. And I'll stick a couple pins in. Now I'm just going to open that up and I'm going to press that all open. So far so good. Here's what it's looking like so far. Here's the front, here's the back. I'm gonna go quilt this, and all I'm gonna do is I'm going to just make some more lines on here. Let's go see. Now you could leave it just like this if you wanted, but I'm gonna put my presser foot down and I'm gonna sew on both sides of the line. And I am gonna sew straight lines, and I'm gonna keep it at the same length that I did the other stitches with. I'm just going to follow each seam, and I'm going to go down each side. All right, here's what it's looking like so far. So I don't like this much blank space. I can see that. So I think I'm just gonna come down the center of these two and then in the center. Let's just see how that works. I'm just eyeing it. All right, and I'm just gonna come down each side of that. I'm gonna use the line as my guide, my presser foot. Okay, let's go trim this up. Okay, I'm just gonna trim this up. Let's see if I can do it. Here's my block. It's 12 inches square, and this is how it came out. Don't forget to sew 1/8 of an inch all the way around your quilt block when you're done. This is the 6th stripe block. This is the 10th block in the quilt block challenge. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Just jump on over to Jackie Loos Junk Gal 63 Studios site and tell her that April sent you. Please leave a comment if you're following along or if you're just watching. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Remember to keep it simple. Have a great day. Bye. Say bye, little Miss Ready Thready.